It's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news on 95.1 FM, weather always comes first. Severe weather and heavy rain chances shift into the mid-Mississippi, Ohio, and Tennessee valleys before progressing into the mid-Atlantic, southeast, and Gulf Coast. Dangerous and potentially record-breaking heat continues across parts of Texas, the western Gulf Coast, into southern Florida. Closer to home, we'll still largely be on the backside of the trough that passed through, so eastern portions of the area will still be a bit on the breezy side. Ridging builds in its wake, with the axis aligned roughly over us before it slowly translates eastward by Wednesday. We'll have another look at the weather following this news. The weather and fires kept Alamogordo from enjoying some promised festivities. First off, the winds on Saturday night led to the cancellation of the Sounds of Freedom outdoor concert, and the Blue 2 fire led to the long-awaited reopening of Bonito Lake to be postponed. We heard from Mayor Susan Payne.
We're keeping an eye on it. We're obviously concerned. We were set to open on Saturday. Of course, that didn't happen. City manager did give permission for them to dip into the lake for the water. And gosh, as of right now, it doesn't look like it is contained at all. And of course, I'm really concerned about it. I've been keeping a very close eye on that and just praying that it doesn't affect our lake, because it's gut-wrenching is what it is. It's really disappointing. And so I'm just praying that all works out well and none of that sludge from the fire ends up back in our lake, and then we have to start this process all over again.
No word on when that lake is reopening. We will keep you informed as details become available. As far as the concert,
I didn't talk directly to our city staff. I did get an email along with the other commissioners, and they were concerned about the winds, as I was. It's pretty dangerous, with the stage and everything. And so I think for everybody's safety, they went ahead and canceled it. Again, I was disappointed. I was actually ready to go. But safety is always our first concern. And so if they made that call, they did not make it lightly. They made it with a lot of thought put into it.
At last check, the Blue 2 fire had surpassed 6,200 acres and is 0% contained. The Forest Service has issued an emergency evacuation order for multiple areas surrounding Ruidoso. With summer unofficially beginning this past weekend, many are asking about the status of the splash pad in Tularosa, as not much has been said in recent months. I reached out to Mayor Debbie Cooksey, who responded via text message. She says the village is supposed to break ground for that splash pad this coming July. The Tularosa Little League has come to the end of the season, and so it's time to select the All-Star candidates that will be going on to play the All-Star Tournament June 24th through June 30th. The Minors Division will play in Artesia, and the Majors will play in Roswell. But in order to do so, they do need to raise some money, and that's where you come in. Baseball night takes place at the Tularosa Little League Fields on Friday, June 8th, beginning at 6 p.m.
We're going to have a cornhole tournament as well as some baseball competitions, just little competitions for the kids. And we thought we could get some parents involved too. So, it's kind of fun for everyone. We are planning on having a few vendors for food. I know we have Tularosa Taco Company coming out with their truck, and we have a few other ladies that are wanting to set up to sell some food, some Indian tacos and stuffed sopapillas. So we just want to invite everybody to come out and support the cause. All the money that we raise will be going towards the All-Star tournaments for uniforms and tournament fees and all that good stuff.
They need to raise around $150 per player. That's a total of $4,000. For more information, please contact Casey Otero. You can call or text her at 575-430-1563. Every month we hear from Ned Klein of the Kiwanis Club, who shares with us the 9 most improved Students of the Month for the Alamogordo Middle Schools. But this time of year, the teachers have to look at all past winners of the year and select the Students of the Year.
And we'll begin with Holloman Middle School. The 6th grader was Penelope Bastion. The 7th grader was Khalil Kennedy, and then 8th grader was Noah Hunter. Moving on to Chaparral Middle School, the 6th grade student of the year was Caden Steinauer. The 7th grade student was Elijah Sanchez, and the 8th grade student was Julian Mooney. At Mountain View Middle School, the 6th grade Trinity Gutierrez, and the 7th grade Mariah Monreal, and then the 8th grade student of the year was Sadora Coles. So those are our 9 Students of the Year.
Later this week, we hope to hear back from Ned to get the Bug Awards. Those are the awards that go out to the faith-based schools. The Otero County Extension Office is bringing diabetes awareness classes to Otero County.
That is a series of 6 sessions. We will start in mid-June and go through mid-July. It'll be 2.5 hours each session. And so what we do is we just cover a variety of different topics related to managing diabetes or a chronic condition like diabetes for better health. So we talk about blood sugar levels, how to monitor those and keep them steady. We talk about foot care. We talk about managing stress. We talk about healthy eating, how to use medication, working with our healthcare providers also to help us keep healthy. So that's about diabetes self-management.
If you need some more information,
they can contact us at the Extension Office. Our number is 575-437-0231.
That was Kelly Knight speaking with Crazy Radio. This course is free. The Tularosa Public Library Summer 2024 reading program is set to take off. I spoke with Linda Vigil.
The theme for the summer program is Adventure Begins at Your Library. So it's for ages 6 to 11, and it's from 11 June to 11 July on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Our registration begins on 24 May, but you have to either call the library or come in to see us to register your children. No children by themselves to register. And the goal of the program is to help our children to maintain their current reading level, whatever they've achieved in school. So, the summer slide starts happening.
575-585-2711 or tularosapubliclibrary.org. Well, today is Monday. That means we get a pup date from Animal Village NM.
Hi, Sunny Harris, co-founder of Animal Village NM. Did any of you folks get your wives a vacuum cleaner for Mother's Day? No one wants to be in the doghouse, including dogs who want to be inside with the rest of the family. So here's a simple way you can make up for Mother's Day mistakes, help animals in need in your community, and get a free dessert at Les Combs Bistro in Alamogordo. Our Animal Village NM online summer auction is offering the following get-out-of-the-doghouse options. A voucher for any day spa treatment at Blue Lotus Day Spa in Ruidoso, like a hot stone massage, aroma massage, sports massage. Yes, men are welcome also, and more. While you wait for her, hit the Rancher's Steakhouse across the street with another auction gift certificate. See if you've learned your lesson with the winning bid for a psychic reading auction certificate at Aberrant Moon. Grandchild coming? Be the holiday hero for generations to come with a one-of-a-kind handcrafted toddler heirloom sweater. Okay, I promised you a free dessert at Les Combs, right? Be the first of 5 lucky bidders to use our Buy It Now option on any item. And we'll include a $10 gift certificate to Les Combs Bistro in Alamogordo. So maybe you feel like, I've got this now, and you're out of the doghouse, and hopefully your dog lives inside. But maybe you have a little doubt about your Happy Wife, Happy Life plan. Protect yourself with our rare pair of antique green jade foo dogs who keep negative energies from even entering your home when placed facing the front door. Speaking again of dogs, hey, we are Animal Village NM. Has your dog been allowed to get fat, taking years off his or her life? Be the winning bidder on a doggy treadmill with what every man likes. Yes, a remote. It's our Spring Fling, Spay Neuter, Pet Food Bank, and Rescue Transport auction with dozens of one-of-a-kind pottery pieces, antiques, local restaurant certificates, yoga classes, pottery, even a church who will pray for you. Just visit our website, Animal Village NM, to register for our online Spring Fling auction featuring all these treasures and more, new and antique, one-of-a-kind and delicious, and gifts that will make your family think you spent a fortune. But really, you just used your heart. Bidding is live now, but each item only lasts 2 weeks during our summer online auction. And seriously, this is an urgently needed auction to support local spay neuter, pet food bank, and transport local animals in need. Let's get rid of dog houses for good, for you and the dog. Visit our Facebook or Instagram pages, or just go to the website, animalvillagenm.org. animalvillagenm.org. Animal Village NM,
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Local news from local perspectives, from local voices. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Local sports, local events, and local happenings and more. Nonprofit owned and operated by Second Life Media. We are Otero County. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Heard daily on Crazy KALH Radio 95.1.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
19-year-old Joseph Tony escaped from the Youth Detention Center on Saturday in Bernalillo County. Tony was accused of killing Ariel Malum and Jessica Lucero back in 2021. He reached a plea deal on that double murder charge, 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, abandonment or abuse of a child, as well as tampering of evidence. Bernalillo County Sheriff John Allen held a news conference yesterday afternoon to discuss Tony's escape.
Last night at 1:37, the subject turned himself back in to YSC. We had a heavy police presence, some collaborations with some federal agencies to make sure that we could capture him safely. And then he was booked back into MDC, not YSC.
Tony was recaptured yesterday. He's scheduled to appear in court for a sentencing hearing for that double murder on June 26th. But now, in addition to the previous charges, he faces a new charge of escape or attempt escape from jail. New Mexico Secretary of State Maggie Toulouse-Oliver has launched a statewide campaign in order to educate voters about risks associated with artificial intelligence, deep fakes, and their impact on the manipulation of election information. She recently discussed the campaign with KRWG.
I would really urge folks to visit this new website that we created called sos.nm.gov/AI. And we have an entire toolkit available, including a quiz that you can take after you've kind of gone through some of the tips. But when you're looking at photos, for example, certain kinds of shadows, whether or not hands in particular look real, in terms of video, whether or not the individual is speaking in a way that, frankly, like you and I are speaking right now, a little bit faster, a little slower. That's how it would happen in real life. With the deepfake videos, we tend to see just a sort of monotone and speech that doesn't really vary in speed. A lot of the time you won't see blinking. Human beings blink. And with deepfake videos, often that is not the case. So there's really a whole slew of tips and tricks and things that are easily rememberable. But I think, to go into all of them here would be a lot, but really just want to urge folks to visit that website. sos.nm.gov/AI.
Again, that website is www.sos.nm.gov/AI. First Judicial District Court Judge Mary Marlowe Summer, she's the judge overseeing the case against Alec Baldwin in the deadly Rust movie set shooting, is denying a motion by his defense to dismiss the indictment against him. Baldwin has been charged in the 2021 death of cinematographer Helena Hutchins while on the set of the Western movie Rust near Santa Fe. The film's armorer, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, is presently serving a sentence of 18 months in prison for the death of Hutchins, who was shot by Baldwin. Your Crazy Radio spot on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies, mostly clear tonight, sunny tomorrow, winds gusting as high as 18 miles per hour. Your high today in the basin, 92, low tonight, 62, high tomorrow, 94 degrees. In Cloudcroft, sunny skies today, mostly clear tonight, sunny tomorrow, winds gusting as high as 18 miles per hour. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 70, low tonight at 47, high tomorrow, 72 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, AlamogordoTownNews.org, and learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting KALHradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. That concludes today's edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.